Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy, just call me Sage. I appreciate y'all for coming by, stopping and clicking on the video, man. I'm not really good at this talking, looking at the camera and stuff, so bear with me, please. But I got a different type of video for y'all today, man. I am gonna try doing like a inside the mind of Sage, practically when it comes to the fights that it is that I end up having, what it is I'm thinking about, why it is I'm doing certain things, and see if that insight may be able to help some of you guys who either A, just want to be like the best in your friend group, or you trying to take these skills in a ranked and actually go a little crazy. You know what I mean? Regardless though, uh, hope you guys enjoy the video. If there's anything that you guys want to see done better or more of, then please let me know down in the comments. If you want to see more comments, if you want to see more comments like this, I told you I'm terrible at this. If y'all want to see more videos like this, tell me down in the comments. And yeah, man, we're gonna go ahead and get into the video. Play the intro.
You a thief, you a thief, you a thief. Stole my steez, whole time I might pull a steez. I pop one, I pop two, I pop three. I'm rolling weed in exotic Cuban leaves. That's my son, you my son, they my sons, get off my dick. Billie Jean, I'm not the one, get off my dick. That's my son, you my son, they my sons, get off my dick. Billie Jean, I'm not the one, get off my dick. Stop, tryna do it like me. I know you ain't like me, now you moving like me. Stop, tryna do it like me. I know you ain't like me, now you moving like me. Cubic sheaf, I'm cubic sheaf. I'm rolling weed in exotic Cuban leaves. I pop one, I pop two.
Alright, but YouTube, we're back in here, man. Playing some ranked DP battles. We see we're in B rank right now, facing the B3 at the moment. Ichigo Slaughter, currently sitting at B1. This is also my main account. I do have the alt, and if you guys want to end up adding either one of them to play with me, I'll end up putting them in the description. But yeah, man, this guy Ichigo Slaughter was really good, right? Had a lot of things that he had down packed. Movement was done pretty fucking well. His defense was really good, mainly his use and perception. The only thing though is that he ended up not being able to adjust mid-fight, and that's what this video practically is about, is adjusting mid-fight. We both had game plans when we came in here, though I think they were pretty similar. He just did better as far as execution wise when it comes to resource management here at the beginning of the fight. But yeah, you have to be able to adjust. Whatever that game plan you had initially, you have to be able to adjust it mid-fight. Otherwise, you can get steamrolled pretty quickly if the other person knows how to read whatever your patterns are, right? So we ended up switching out Vegeta, brought in Bardock to continue to receive back shots, Jesus Christ. But as you can see here, he had me a little shook because it was like playing myself in a way, and I almost didn't recognize it, right? But he was mirroring me in movements like we just saw there. So I started formulating and started making my mind move and think like, you know what? Since we're moving, we're doing a lot of the same actions when it comes to sidestep into whatever attack perception for him. I need to make one extra move. And I don't come to that conclusion right away, but you'll see it as the more we play, the longer we get into the battle, how we start to adjust to that. And just by doing that one thing, it throws him off his game, right? There is an issue I do want to end up addressing when it comes to Bandai with this, and I feel like it only happens near walls, or at least it happens mainly near walls, which is right there. I was tapping square to go into a rush chain attack, but instead it read a smash attack. I'm pretty sure it's something dealing with maybe like the game just registering attacks when you're near walls. It gets a bit more shoddy. I don't know why, if that is the case, but that's something that needs to get fixed because I'm tired of that happening to me. If anybody else has been going through that, let me know. Drop it in the comments. What other bugs or mechanical issues have you guys been experiencing? But his Goku Black is on a roll right now. I let him go into Insta Spark and I shouldn't have. And what he did right there was smart. He saw me hit in perception and he tried to get an alt off. Only thing is that because I was tapping instead of holding, I was able to block in time. So a lot of people do that. They will ult you in the middle of you holding perception. They'll ult you if you're in the middle of mashing. They'll super you in the middle of mashing. So always be aware. That right there. You saw how it sidestepped to the right and then to the left in order to open him up. That's what ended up tripping him up. So you're gonna end up seeing it happen again against his Zamasu. But it's little things like that. This little movement tech, ascend into Dragon Dash, like those little things can end up helping you. You can even descend into Dragon Dash. Um, these are the things that help you movement wise, help you open up opponents that may be kind of difficult to deal with otherwise. Jer, see, just did it again. Like these are the things that need to be done now on your end, adjusting to somebody else's playstyle. And it's really these small encounters that you want to try to adjust to. The more of those small encounters you can win, the better off for you, right? Um, Now because I ended up killing the Goku Black, he had less resources than me, whereas my Vegeta was relatively, well, I guess more fresh anyway. Now I'm winning that resource management war, which is the vanishes, the chases, and things of that nature. That's the name of the game when it comes to this, man. Resource management is the name of the game. If you can keep more resources than your opponent, you're doing well. You'll be in a more advantageous situation, even if things are kind of looking kind of crazy. You still need skill, but has normally been the name of the game when it comes to arena fighters, right? Is resource management. So keep that in mind. Always make sure you try to keep your key as high as possible.
What was it?
Keep people from instant sparking, which in this match I just let this dude do too many times, I'm pretty sure.
It's probably a nigga there.
But yeah, man. How do you guys feel about the game currently? Are you enjoying it? Are you not liking it? What about it are you enjoying or not liking?
It ain't too many women who just liked fucking 2K.
Leave them in the comments so that way we can really see what these discussions are about and how the community's really feeling. You know what I mean? I have been seeing a lot of people complaining about super counters, but when I talk to people that I know who have been playing the game personally, they don't seem to mind it at all. And I'm of the opinion that I don't really mind it either. The way it's currently constructed, because it makes sense for what the game was supposed to be. The game is supposed to be a Dragon Ball Z experience, first and foremost. And so you never see characters get off full length combos. Very, very rarely do you see them get off full length combos and things of that nature in the series. It's normally, you know, hands being thrown, exchanges, parries, blocks, slips, you know, big blasts, transformations, heavy hits, and then right back into, you know, throwing hands, high movements, fast movements, things of that nature. And that's what I think this game gives you. Super counter allows you to get your blocks off or your parries. Sonic Sway gives you your dodges, your slips, and things of that nature. Perception and super perception both give you a counter to whatever move is being thrown, because we know there's always a lot of counters being thrown in Dragon Ball Z. It's always counter hits. But yeah, I don't mind it too much. Maybe give it a cooldown on if you miss input when it's supposed to be. But even then, I don't know, because you got a lot of people who still complain and say that it's too difficult to do. So let me know what y'all think. I don't think that has to be changed. It helps give you the Dragon Ball Z experience, but y'all let me know. But as you can see, time's running out. Vegeta practically did his job. Well, all of them, everybody did their job, and it was really just making that slight adjustment in how it is that we dealt with this guy in the neutral. Once we were able to make that adjustment, see what it was he was doing, and then act on what it is that his game plan was in order to switch up and make adjustments, we were able to pull out the win. So always be ready to adapt. Always, always, always. Dope. All right, next match. If I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure this person ended up rage quitting. I thought this was 6 World at first, like an alta count or some shit. I was like, bro, it makes sense, but I don't think it is. Neither here nor there though. But yeah, man. Well, I've been enjoying the game. I've been thoroughly enjoying the Sparking Zero joint. Like, it's everything I've wanted since Tenkaichi. You know what I mean? We know waited damn near 20 years for this game. I'm finna be playing this game. On me. Like I said, I definitely grew up playing fighting games before I got into shooters. Grew up with a lot of Mortal Kombat, Dead or Alive. Soul Calibur was the biggest one that we played. But outside of that, it was all anime fighters, man. the Ninja Storm series. I ended up playing Clash of Ninja on GameCube, Road to Ninja on Xbox, the Ultimate Ninja series, the Storm series, then obviously all the Budokais and the Tenkaichi. So anime fighters have always been like a big part of my life. I didn't get into shooters until like what, Black Ops 1. Yo, Videl in this game is one of the three-headed horsemen of stalling tactics in DP battles. It's Videl, Roshi, and Hercule. When it comes to stalling, if you want to do that, they'll be able to do it. The fact that Videl anyway has after image strike, low cost on her rush attacks. All of them are super slow, so the timing is just a little varied. That's not to say that that's an OP part. It's just something that throws me off every time. But yeah, Videl is like a bane, man. Jesus Christ. You get somebody who actually has some skill using a Videl, oh yeah, you about to be in for it. It's gonna be a long match. It is gonna be a long match. But yeah, as you can see, like I'm trying to get some distance now. You saw, I don't know if you paid attention, but their skill points ended up going down because after image, obviously. So the way to deal with after image in this game, key blast, grabs, perception, movement. Those are your 4 best friends. As you can see, that's what it is that I'm trying to do in order to keep distance until that 15-second timer runs out, right? Once you end up being able to, if you can do those things to stall out that, what's it called? After image strike, you'll be so much better off. But you have to be, you can't just play defensive. That's the one thing that people always get messed up. You cannot just play defensively. You still have to be aggressive. Look for opportunities to get your damage in. Because otherwise it's just 15 seconds of you just playing defense, hoping that this person doesn't end up assaulting you the entire time. So no, hell no. Fight back, bruh. Fight back. Do not let after image strike spammers end up ruining your experience. There's ways to get them off of that. And if they continue to do it, then it may suck. It may not be fun for you, but you know what I mean? You playing on rank, so you got to do what you got to do. They're not gonna stop cheesing, so you might as well develop the skill to go against it. It sucks playing against it, but the more exposure you see of it, the better. I'm telling you. So I think people have to understand, like, cheese is a part of fighting games. It's always somebody's going to find the easiest way, the easiest move, the best and easiest character to use. It's always going to be that. You got to find ways to get around that stuff. Obviously, it's better on traditional fighters because they'll patch things immediately. On anime fighters, not so much. They don't get the same type of love. And so that's where that mentality has to come from. You have to learn how to deal with it. You know what I mean? Because you don't expect balance patches like that a lot. The Yajirobe one surprised the hell out of me. I'm not gonna hold you. But yeah, man, you see Goku's able to put in some work. You want to get these characters out of here as fast as possible in DP. Get those stall characters out of there as soon as possible. You'll find a lot of people end up rage quitting when those characters are gone because that's their whole game plan, is to stall you out. As soon as you end up taking away that ability for them, it's cooked. I ended up letting them spark again, instant spark, but at least it wasn't for free, right? Always try to punish that shit. Key blast, if you have a beam you can throw, if they go into instant spark and they just try to get it off, bro, punish, do something. I lost my Goku, man. I was so upset. I'm pretty sure I said it here too. I didn't have to lose him here. I should have switched him out so much sooner. That was a dumb move that I just did. Why would you dash at him and not be locked on like that? But yeah, Sonic Sway is so good. I love it. It's so much swag and sauce to it. But yeah, man, let them insta spark again for free. See, like, guys, I'm on singles. I'm S5, right? On DP, I'm end up being A5, or I think I'm A4 now. But even people in high ranks makes mistakes, bro. Don't think just because you see a rank that it's guaranteed that that person's better than you. A lot of times they're not. They're using something cheap or whatever the case is. Fight them the same way you would fight anybody else. You know what I mean? Fuck the rank. That's just a PNG. Make them prove it to you. So he's on his last character now. We were able to get him to Vegito. So we know he wants to go Super Saiyan. We know that, right? And there it is. You just know how a lot of them go, man. They pick Vegito and base in order to save on the DP cost, right? So that way they can pick more of the stalling characters, help give them more time. The Hercules, the Videls, things of that nature. But that was a really smart play. If you see that somebody has one key bar and you have a rush attack, definitely use it. Force them to block if they're not ready to sidestep, and you can put them in practically an exhaustion state. Damn, I just choked on that word, bro. But you can definitely end up taking advantage of that. Same thing with the switch mechanic, which I think in this game is OP, right? So we see he just used Afterimage Strike. We're using Perception. We'll use this time to waste. Use Sonic Sway, get him off, get some quick damage. Instantly go up, ascend, key blast, charge to keep key, play defense. More movement, more key blast, Sonic Sway. Did not want to deal with it, as you can see.
Lame. You fucking lame. You realized you was about to lose, you lame ass nigga. You lame ass nigga. You are sorry. Hold on.
But yo, thank you guys for watching to the end of the video. I really do appreciate it. If you guys liked it, please let me know. Hit that like button. If you didn't like it, don't hit the dislike button. Just tell me in the comments or something, please. Like we can discuss it there. But and jokes aside though, there are obviously things I know I can end up doing better in this video, speaking, giving tips and things of that nature, but we're going to keep doing this so that way we can get better over time. If there's certain things, tips, suggestions, things of that nature that you guys end up having, please leave them in the comments. Let me know. We can get better at doing this over time. But I appreciate you guys for coming by, watching the video again. We're about to go ahead and get up out of here. If you guys ever want to play, hit me up. I have my PSNs in there, my primary and my alt. You can add both of them. We can go ahead and play, get some games in. But yeah, man, we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Y'all be smooth, man. Godspeed.